Well, guys, it's time for our at least monthly mandatory Hasan hate segment. I really can't help it, I'm sorry. Hasan's like the largest lefty political figure on all of the internet, and he is constantly engaging in some of the most destructive foreign policy takes you can possibly imagine. I will admit, it is endlessly hilarious to me that Hasan Piker is an immigrant who came to America, built a business off of hating on America, has made millions, and lives in a mansion in the most expensive city in the entire country, using the business he's made hating on America. Like, all of that is true, all the while he's built said business on hating on America and saying it's like the worst thing ever. I genuinely cannot get enough of how hilarious that is. Anyway, that aside, Hasan has had a plethora of really bad foreign policy takes as of late, going all the way back to defending a hypothetical invasion of Taiwan, to defending like being anti-Hong Kong, to being dismissive of the Uyghur genocide, to claiming that Russia was not going to invade Ukraine when all of the evidence is suggesting Russia was going to invade Ukraine. And then when Russia did invade Ukraine, he did a whole video breakdown on video, about how actually the annexation of Crimea was justified, which got him a lot of shit. And then he walked that back and then claimed, basically he's had to go back and forth on all of this shit. And there's way worse as well that he's gone through. He's got very, very bad foreign policy takes. He is, of course, a tanky. He courts an audience of tankies. You can very easily predict what his takes are going to be. He's also very pro-Hamas and has really embarrassed the fuck out of himself on everything having to do with the conflict between Hamas and the IDF. With that said, just recently, there's been this big world drama going on, just a little bit of a thing happening where some pirates, some Yemeni, I think is the term. I don't know why I'm blanking on it, right? I think it's Yemeni. Some Yemeni pirates who are backed by Iran are blocking the Red Sea with a big old blockade. They don't want anyone getting through. They're Houthis? Well, yes, but in Yemen. But the Houthis are Yemeni, right? Am I wrong here? Right? The Houthis are aren't the Houthis aren't they the Houthis are a pretty broad group too, to be clear, by the way. The pirates themselves are overwhelmingly Houthis, but obviously not all Houthis are pirates trying to block the Red Sea, right? Like, I'm just clarifying here. Obviously, that aside, the Houthi pirates are not good. They are blocking global shipping lanes, which is obviously a really big problem because many countries rely on global shipping lanes. And the framing of this by progressives, I would hazard to say, tankies I should really call them, is that they are basically disrupting the imperialist, capitalist world economy. And that it's funny, and that, like, the West is melting down over it, is basically the meme. And so tanky figures have found this viral video of one of the pirates who seems to be, like, very attractive to a lot of the lefty e-girls, I guess. And they're now championing him as this, like, anti-imperialist hero. He is, of course, a terrorist who is working with a group, or working for a group that does child slavery and, like, sexualizes and like does child sex trafficking and stuff. So we're really talking about like a really awful group here. And Hasan has brought one of them on because he's an e-boy who went viral online and the e-girls like him. Pretty much the same reason Hasan's viral, and brought him on stream to whitewash him. It gets really, really cringe. I saw a clip of this, interview on Twitter, where at one point he asks if the guy has seen One Piece, and the guy says yes, he's watched One Piece since he was a kid, and Hasan replies, "You're doing what I think Luffy would do. The Houthis are doing what Luffy would do," is what he replies. It's genuinely one of the most vitriolically cringe interactions I've ever seen. Yeah, so prepare yourselves. This is going to be really bad.
I'm gonna interview the young Yemeni, in
All right, be
quotes,
right back.
pirate who's a TikToker and need help. How the fuck are you gonna interview him? I'm gonna interview him by having someone who speaks Arabic on. Yeah, I'm talking to him right now. I'm doing journalism, chat. Calm down. Okay? Here, this is the guy. Yeah, Tim Houthi Chalamet. Rogan is definitely gonna find someone. Wait, you are not posting this in the Discord. That's crazy. I was wondering why I got a notification. Thanks, Frogan. You're doing brilliant work back here. Let me just DM him again and say, I am trying.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? Listen, a lot of Hasan's videos are just complete, absolute drivel. I don't know how Hasan gets away with being so rambly, incoherent, and unentertaining in his videos and being as big as he is. Like, I'm not saying my content is perfect. I have a lot of work to do on my public speaking and live presentation skills to make my videos live, like super entertaining live without any fuck-ups or stutters or pauses or long dead silence or whatever. But Hasan is the biggest, and he just yells at chatters and stunlocks for long portions of fully uploaded segments in ways that are completely unrelated. So it becomes completely impossible to like cover one of his segments here, which is why we're going to cover this in the form of clips, of course. By the way, the person he's referring to there, Frogan, is one of his mods, who's like a big lefty Twitter poster. She is, of course, a massive dipshit. Anybody that you recognize in Hasan's chat as like a large figure in his community, like a mod or whatever, is generally really fucking dumb. They're generally really stupid, and you can write them off. They're probably really stupid. They're probably a tanky. Their takes probably begin and end at America Bad. Oh wow, I've already been blocked by numerous accounts who are like fan camming this video. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I'm blocked. I'm blocked. Ree! I'm blocked. Okay, we'll just have to watch straight through Hasan's. We'll have to watch Hasan's clips of it. Oh, here's an absolutely vile image for you guys. Here's the pirate guy dressed up as Luffy from One Piece. You know what's sad? This kid's gonna get, like, airstriked by the US or Britain before he ever gets to finish, like, 1/4 of that show. It's crazy. Anyway, here's a clip from it that went viral. Let's take a look.
He's saying they've all tried caught, including the captain of the ship that he went on. He's saying that the vibes are immaculate.
No fucking way.
He's saying he wants us to visit.
Oh, dude, I would love to. One day.
Dog. Hasan, could you imagine Hasan ever leaving his cozy LA mansion and going to a country where there is even... Could you imagine Hasan leaving his fucking house to actually cover something real in a place where there's genuine danger for his life? Do you guys actually believe Hasan would ever in his life put himself in even the slightest bit of danger for the political causes he champions? No. No, he is the definition of a champagne socialist. He is the definition of a millionaire, whiny, Hollywood champagne socialist.
I am afraid of America bombs, though. That's what I'm.
بقول لك انه بده انه يزور السفن بس بيخاف من القصف الامريكي.
You should be afraid of American bombs. Like, the funny thing about all this is how these like tanky types are all doing this whole like tech W, like, yeah, this is so cool, yeah, this guy's so neat. Like, when this dude and all of his friends get completely wiped the fuck out by US and British airstrikes, and not a single US or British casualty occurs because it's all like planes and or jets and drones, like literally no boots on the ground, and we're just like wiping out facility after facility, and eventually this guy and his friends are going to be dead. All these people are going to be posting about how these pirates did nothing wrong. They didn't do anything. It was illegal. In fact, it was a war crime to attack them, is what they'll argue. Like, I cannot wait to see this go from, like, them smugly smiling about how this guy is epically owning the West to the West are war criminals for airstriking this guy after he attacked multiple civilian vessels. That's literally what the TikTok is, by the way. The TikTok is him boarding a civilian ship to, like, hijack it. It's him, like, literally, like, what he's doing is committing an international crime. Like, by posting that video, he has literally made himself a legal target for airstriking, you know? Like, he is actually, like, a legal target now. He has broadcast himself committing the crime and admitted to it and bragged about it.
لا لا عادي يجي والله بنخليه يزور السفن كلهن ويعيش حياته يعني كون بيس يتخيل نفسه إنه في ون بيس.
He says if you go visit there, you'll feel like you're in One Piece and you can visit all the boats.
These dipshit little LARPers in Hasan's chat are just eating this all up, dude. Dude, Hasan's dumbass LARPy little, like, 14-year-old fans are gonna eat this up like it's slop, man. They're not even owning Israel. Guys, there's no owning of Israel. None of these ships are affiliated with Israel. They're civilian trade ships. They're saying it's because of Israel, but they're saying... one of their slogans is literally death to all Jews. Don't they have that written on a flag in Arabic or something? Like, isn't that like a thing? Am I making this up or no? Like, I'm pretty sure their slogan is death to all Jews, not Israel has some problems and we'd like them to stop doing that bad stuff. I'm pretty sure... it's the death to all Jews thing is what's is what they're fighting for. Is he even speaking Arabic? I don't know. Every language I don't understand just sounds like nothing to me. It's like Metal Gear Solid 5 until you get like a translator to like Hasan's actually got the translator here, you know? It's like he has like the flag is a Freudian slip. Like, Hasan's got a live translator like you get in Metal Gear Solid 5. I need that, by the way, where you just get live translated subtitles for anything said to you. Google Glasses, or not Google Glasses, but those smart glasses are making that possible. My friend Ethan has those, like, smart glasses, the really good ones, and they're pretty fucking cool. They are making programs for those smart glasses that can see American Sign Language and with like 99% accuracy determine what that person's saying and literally add subtitles in front of you floating as a hologram when you're talking to someone who's speaking to you with American Sign Language. So that's just one thing. What happens when it can live Google Translate what someone's saying to you with subtitles? So it's like Metal Gear Solid 5 when you hear like the Russian communications over like walkie-talkies, and you don't know what they're saying because you don't know Russian, but you can see subtitles of what they're saying. You know what troop movements they're doing because of it. Like, we're literally like a year away from that. Like, I'm saying like we're a year or less away from that if you've got those smart glasses. It might already be a thing. Frankly, that is how close we are to it being a thing. That's what we need, dude. Then I can travel anywhere and I don't have to learn any other languages. That's ideal.
That's good. Okay, so what does he think about American?
Okay, so with that one aside, I want to show the really, really cringe clip. The one that really personifies all of this. I guess I got blocked by the biggest poster of the clip because I quote tweeted them. And these Hasan fans are afraid of a shadow banned account, I guess. Oh, here's a good post. Hasan saying what the Houthis are doing is exactly what Luffy does in One Piece is so fucking cringe. Actually insane brain rot. It's all to please his, like, mostly young, at most college-aged, LARPy-ass fan base. And, of course, like, the failures of adults that are in his audience, too. Like, there's actually an embarrassing amount of adults in his audience that are eating this shit up as well.
Okay, this is a stupid question. Okay, you can preface it with that. Does he know what One Piece is?
One Piece, like, is that an organization?
No, One Piece is an anime.
Oh, اوكي. اول شيء بقول لك انه ممكن هذا السؤال يكون شوي اهبل، بس بسألك تعرف شو هو ون بيس؟ عمرك سمعت بون بيس؟
اكيد يعني منذ الطفوله وانا اشاهد ون بيس لوفي.
Is it Luffy?
Yeah, he said he's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes. That's fire. That's so fire.
This is Gen Z brain rot right in front of you, okay? You're seeing the peak of Gen Z brain rot among supposedly lefty progressive Gen Z right now. Does his translator have a Houthi flag in the background, or am I wrong? He very well may. I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, you guys know Hasan has literally been, for as long as he's been popular on YouTube, just pro-terrorism against America. Like, his biggest viral clip was that time he claimed that America deserved 9/11. Knowing what we know now about him, I don't think that was a meme. I don't think he was saying America's foreign policy decisions led to 9/11 and that America's, like, decisions caused it to happen. And he just sort of, like, maybe went a bit too far in how he worded it. No, I think he full on meant American citizens deserve to be slaughtered in a civilian attack, like because of what American politicians did. I genuinely think he actually thinks that, based on the fact that he just hates America. Or I don't even think he hates America. No, Hasan doesn't hate America. Hasan is an immigrant who came to America and built a multi-million-dollar business living in the most American capitalist, like fucking, he lives the most materialistic American capitalist life ever. For like a life that most even wealthy YouTubers don't even splurge as much on. Like, do you even see Markiplier flex as much as Hasan does? Markiplier, PewDiePie, hell, Mr. Beast doesn't live as lavishly as Hasan does. Okay? This dude is living the most lavish life you can imagine for an American YouTuber to live. And he built this career as an immigrant shitting on America. He got everything out of America anyone could hope to, and his career is built on shitting on it. Listen, I get criticizing America. There's a lot of problems. There's a big difference between criticizing America and outright claiming America is evil while sitting in your multi-million-dollar American mansion with your American clothes, with your American capitalist life. It is beyond ironic. And the fact that his audience eat this shit up like pigs and they don't realize how ironic it is, it's what I feel like it makes the left look really, really bad. You've noticed, by the way, how much content dunking on Hasan there's been lately and how that content has not been bad. Like, non-lefty content creators are making Hasan takedown videos, and they're good. They're substantiated. They're true. They're reasonable. They don't have to lie or go out of pocket. And because Hasan is the largest of all lefty content creators, his mistakes reflect poorly on everyone on the left, content creator or no. You look bad to a large proportion of people on the internet because of Hasan's actions. Doesn't matter if it's valid or if it's like a reasonable thought process for people to judge you by. It's just how it is. The only time I've seen Markiplier flex his wealth was after his OnlyFans dropped, and he said, if you guys show up for charity like you do for my ass, we could cure cancer. Yeah, that's I think that's fair. But, like, I've never seen Markiplier I've never even seen Markiplier, like, doing a video or a stream where he's not just wearing a t-shirt. Like, you realize that Hasan, like, has to put an insane amount of work to dress up like this for his stream, right? Like, he is actively trying to look wealthy when he dresses like this. Like, I wake up and I immediately start gathering my topics, what I'm going to cover, and getting showered, getting food, and that's my whole work day before stream. And then I've got to go live, and then I've got maybe a few hours of being awake before I pass the fuck out. That's my work day. That's what my day today is going to be. It's what my day yesterday was going to be. It was, and that's what every stream day I have had for the last year has been, okay? Wake up, get on my computer to start gathering topics, eat when I've got time, shower, after scheduling stream, announce my stream, make sure I'm at my computer for it, stream until it's dark out, and then stay up as long as I can to enjoy my night before I pass the fuck out, which is usually a couple hours, maybe just like 30 minutes. That is the life of like most streamers. And when you are actively trying to get time in there to dress like this, like there are big wealthy YouTubers and streamers that are dressed the same way I am right now on their stream. The same fucking, they're wearing the same clothes I am. because they're not trying to like flex. The YouTubers who are trying to flex are the ones that dress like Hasan. Maybe I'm like psychoanalyzing here, but as a content creator who has like some level of insight into what the life of a content creator streamer is like, Hasan is actually sacrificing a lot just to look like this on stream to flex that he has money.
Oh my God. Dude, we think
Moist Critical
we
dresses
think,
exactly
the
like
Houthis,
me.
Ansar Allah is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that.
بقول لك حسن إنه
Did you guys fucking hear that shit? Did you guys hear that shit? Let me.
Okay, this is a stupid question. Okay, you can preface it with that. Does he know what One Piece is?
Oh wait, hold on.
One
It rewinded all the way to the beginning.
One Piece عمرك سمعت ب One Piece
هاد ون بيس لوفي.
Is it Luffy?
Yeah, he said he's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes, that's fire. That's so fire.
That's
oh
fire,
my God.
bro.
Dude, we
It's
think
so fire.
we think the
Bruh.
Houthis Ansar Allah is
Dude,
doing
that's
what
so
Luffy
fire,
would do.
dude.
You should tell him that.
بقول لك حسن إنه
Okay, this is a stupid question.
Literally the cringiest fucking thing I've ever heard. The Houthis are doing what Luffy would do. Oh my fucking God. Listen, I'm sure there's tons of gems that came out of this, but I genuinely can't bring myself to watch more of it. I really can't do it. This is what came up right before I went live, and I can't wait to be able to watch this now. Destiny and Hasan in a Philip DeFranco thumbnail. Holy shit. We are certainly in a timeline, that's for sure. Fucking hell. God, another reason to hate Hasan. Let's fucking go! I just can't stop taking these W's.